Hello, everybody. It's Jed here once again with the NCL Pick'ems for Season 3. We're up to Week 6, so heading into the second half, well, the end of the first half of the season, I guess. Second half of the season will be starting soon. We got the results of our Week 5 matchups. The Tampa Bay Weasels and the Ladner Lantern have not had their match yet. Ben and Ian will have to make that up at some point. So that score is just not included in the Pick'em scores at the moment. There's been some extenuating circumstances, unfortunately. But that's alright. That match will be made up by the next Pick'ems video, hopefully. I did come out on top against Matt and the Green Bay Glissapods, a very close game there. Austin did manage to take out Magic of the Snowpoint City Blizzard. Dom and the Cleveland Cavaliers were not able to take down Jay and the UNC Wingulls. Tiff and the Calgary Flareons did manage to take out Jamesy, so a little bit of an upset there. Crystal Palkia going down to the Flareons in a very close game. Well, pretty close game. It was there was potential for it to go either way, and Tiff came out on top in the end. So Tiff coming up with her second win for the NCL so far. Then we've got Shade and the Calgary Talonflames against Mortal and the Philadelphia Pichus. A solid win there for Shade as well. Mortal not showing the abilities that he showed against me in the last match. He just wanted to make my life hard, I guess. The LA Latios taking out Cade and the LA Latios taking out Ace and the West Virginia Voltorbs in a not so close match, but still fun to watch. And then Hamu and the Helsinki Heat do go down to the Pittsburgh Piplups and Mountain Dew Pider at the end there. Hayden, as he is also known. So yeah, that's the results for this week. There are some really good results for the Pick'ems for some people. Howler, Tiff, Shade getting perfect Pick'ems so far. I think there was one other person as well that's in like the middle of the list, so they're not going to show up on either of these leaderboards. But yeah, there was 3 people that have the 4 people that have the potential for getting perfect week once Ian's and Ben's game's been played. 3 of them get a perfect week if Ian wins, and 1 of them will get a perfect week if Ben wins. So yes. Howler and Ben sitting at the top of the scoreboard here with 23 points each. And still very close. Not too much separating anyone in the top 10. Like just a couple of good weeks, a couple of bad weeks, and it could still be anyone's game. Down the bottom, Jamesy's joined us in the Pick'ems here, and Phil's dropped out of doing Pick'ems. So yeah, not too much of a change, just I guess kind of a replacement, but James is coming in at -1 for this week. Magic actually going positive in Pick'ems this week, but he's still in quite the deficit, so got a lot of catching up to do still. Yeah, we'll have a look at the Week 6 matchups. We've got the Green Bay Glissapods versus the Calgary Talonflames. We have the West Virginia Voltorb versus the Helsinki Heat. Philadelphia Pitchers versus the LA Latios. The Pittsburgh Piplups versus the Calgary Flareons. UNC Wingulls versus the Adelaide Overheat. Ladner Lantern versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Atlanta Raptors versus the Tampa Bay Weasels. And the Crystal Palkia versus the Snowpoint City Blizzard. We have 16-4 for the Green Bay Glissapods versus the Calgary Talonflames. Not overly surprising, seeing Matt's track record over the course of the seasons that he's been playing in the NCL. He hasn't been performing this season as well as he has, so I mean, if Shade has the chance. If Shade has any chance of beating Matt, it's this week. So who knows? This could be quite an upset. We do have the um, West Virginia Voltor versus the Helsinki Heat. I think I've got this all in the wrong order. Oh no, actually, should be alright. But yeah, so Hamu also hasn't been performing this season so far. Um, one of these guys is gonna get a win finally this season. These two are both 0-5 so far, I think. So yeah, no matter what comes out of this week, someone's loss streak will be broken. And I mean that's going to be an interesting one for sure. Mortal and the versus Cade, the Philadelphia Peaches versus the LA Latios. Quite a favorable Pick'ems matchup in um, favor of Cade, but I mean Mortal has improved since his first season here, and he has a decent team. Cade also has a decent team, but I mean, we'll see if Mortal will be able to put up a fight. He managed to put up a fight versus me, so there's no reason he won't be able to put up a fight against Cade. We'll just have to see how that goes. He also did not put up a fight against Shade, or at least not much of a fight. So I could go that way against the LA Latios as well. So we'll have to see about that one. Pittsburgh Piplups versus the Calgary Flareons here. Hayden versus Tiff. Two players that I played against in the CCBL. Hayden, the CCBL champion, but he hasn't really been having the strongest season either. Whereas Tiff has been showing a lot of improvement since her. This is only her second season playing Draft League format, and she's been showing a lot of improvement over her first season. So yeah, Hayden, you better be careful. Tiff's going to be coming for you. Very close Pick'ems matchup showcasing that as well. So it's going to be an interesting match to watch. See how this goes, that's for sure. It is Jay and the UNC Wingers versus me and the Adelaide Overheat. Yeah, not looking forward to this game. Jay's a really good battler. He's beat me down before, and I'm not looking forward to that happening again. Obviously, I'm going to put in my best effort. Pick'ems are my favor, but I don't feel like the matchup is. But we'll see how I go. Not going to give up. And I mean, I have beat Jay before, last week in the Mount Silver League, so just gotta do that again. Do my best. Then we've got Ian and the Latin Lantern, consistent as always, playing well this season. Versus Dom and the Cleveland Cavaliers, a good battler, but has been a bit underperforming with his team this season. So I think the matchup is justifiably in Ian's favor. But like, don't underestimate Dom. He might not be doing super good this season, but I mean, he's definitely a good battler, and Ian will have to keep an eye out. Then we've got the Atlanta Raptors versus Tampa Bay Weasels. Once again, quite a one-sided matchup. Ben being really good as well. Austin being the champion of last season, but once again, kind of underperforming this season. Made some good changes to his team that's helped him pick it up a little bit, but still going to be quite a battle to overcome Ben, that's for sure. And then we've got the Crystal Palkia versus Snow Point City Blizzard. Justifiably in favor of Jamesy and the Crystal Palkia as well. Magic and the Snow Point City Blizzard have been having a bit of a mixed bag this season. Not sure if it's the team or if it's just how he's been playing recently himself, but Jamesy's been putting up a lot of good fights. So yeah, definitely going to be a match to watch as well. Is that the last matchup? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's all our matchups for the week. That's the scores on the board there for the pick'ems. 16 people picking the Green Bay Glissapods, 4 picking the Calgary Talonflames, 3 picking the West Virginia Voltorb, 17 picking Helsinki Heat, 2 picking Philadelphia Pichus, 18 for LA Latios, 11 for Piplups, 9 for the Calgary Flareons, 6 for UNC Wingulls, 14 for the Adelaide Overheat, 17 for the Latin Lantern, 3 for the Cleveland Cavaliers, 3 for the Atlantis Raptors, 17 for the Weasels, 17 for Crystal Palkia, and 3 for Snow Point City Blizzard. So, yeah, quite a few one-sided matchups this week. Closest being Hayden versus Tiff, and then second closest being Jay versus me. So, yeah, going to be some interesting matches this week for sure. See how it goes, and we will see you next week for our week 6 results and our week 7 matchups. So thank you for watching, and peace.